If your landing page is getting traffic but barely converting, there's probably a reason. And it's not just one thing. Most people think they need a better headline or a different offer or maybe cleaner design. And yeah, those matter, but after building hundreds of landing pages, here's what I've learned. High converting pages aren't missing one element, they're missing 6 or 7. The pages converting at 8% or higher, they have 12 specific things working together. Your page probably has 5 or 6 of them. In this video, I'm walking through the complete checklist, the same one I use with clients. So let's jump in. Actually, before we do that, there's one thing I need to mention. These 12 elements only matter if you're driving the right traffic to your page. If you're targeting the wrong people, or your ads are speaking to people at the wrong awareness level, no amount of optimization will fix your conversions. So just keep that in mind. Everything I'm about to show you assumes you've got that figured out. If you don't, start there. Alright, let's go into the 12 elements. First element, who is this page actually for? Most landing pages try to speak to everyone. We help businesses grow, or perfect for marketing teams. That's too vague. Instead, you want something specific like built for B2B SaaS companies with a sales team of 10 or more who are drowning in unqualified leads. When you're that specific, the right people instantly think that's me, and the wrong people leave, which saves everyone time. But here's the other piece. Where are they in their journey? Are they just realizing they have a problem, or are they already comparing solutions? If someone doesn't know they have a problem yet and your page jumps straight to "here's our solution," they'll bounce. You're speaking a different language. I actually made an entire video about this, breaking down the 5 awareness levels. I'll link it in the description. But the short version is match your message to where they are. Otherwise, everything else on the page won't matter. The second element is your headline and hero image. This is what people see in the first 3 seconds. Your headline has one job: make it instantly clear what you do and who it's for. Not clever wordplay, not a vague promise, just clarity. A bad example of a headline would be "Transform your business with powerful solutions." A good headline would be "Turn your landing page traffic into qualified leads without spending more on ads." See the difference? The second one tells you exactly what you get and who it's for. Now, for the hero image, most people just use a stock photo or a generic product screenshot. But your hero image should reinforce what the headline is saying, not distract from it. If your headline is about lead generation, show a dashboard with actual leads coming in. If it's about saving time, show a before and after, make it concrete. People decide in 3 seconds whether to keep reading or bounce. Your headline and hero image are that decision. The third element needs to answer why you instead of everyone else. This is where most landing pages completely fall apart. They're saying things like, "We're the best," or "industry-leading solution," or "trusted by thousands." But the problem with that is your competitors are saying exactly the same thing. You need a unique mechanism, a specific reason why your approach is different or better. For example, don't say, "We help you get more leads." Say, "We use AI-powered lead magnets that pre-qualify prospects before they ever talk to sales. So your team only spends time on people who are actually ready to buy." That's a unique mechanism. It's specific, it's different, and it gives people a reason to choose you over the 15 other options they're looking at. If someone can copy-paste your value prop onto a competitor's site and it still makes sense, you don't have a differentiation. You have generic marketing speak. So figure out what makes your approach unique and put it front and center. The fourth element is there actually demand for what you're selling. Here's how you know. Look at your market. Are there other successful companies selling something similar? If yes, there is demand. If you're the only one, that's either because you found a gap in the market or there's no demand. Most of the time, it's the second one. Market demand isn't about whether your product is good. It's about whether people are actively looking for solutions in your category and willing to pay for them. If you're trying to create a new category from scratch, your landing page has to work 10 times harder. You're not just convincing people to pick you, you're convincing them that the category itself matters. But if you're in an established market, project management, CRM, email marketing, demand already exists. Now your job is to just position your offer as the better choice. So before you optimize your page, ask yourself, is there proven demand for what I'm selling? If not, that's your real problem. The fifth element is your lead magnet, and I don't mean a PDF download or a free guide. Most lead magnets are garbage. They just ask people to give up their email in exchange for a promise they'll get value later. Maybe they will. Probably they won't bother reading it. A good lead magnet solves a small problem right now, before you ask for anything. An example would be an ROI calculator that shows them exactly how much money they're leaving on the table, or an assessment that tells them their biggest conversion gap. Something interactive that gives them personalized value immediately. Here's why this matters. When someone uses a tool like that, two things happen. One, they're proving they're serious. Tire kickers won't spend 5 minutes using a calculator. And two, you're capturing qualification data while they use it. Their budget range, their problem severity, their timeline. By the time they land in your CRM, you already know if they're a fit. You're not wasting time on discovery calls with people who are never going to buy. I've made several videos breaking down exactly how to build these. I'll link them in the description. But bottom line, if your lead magnet is a PDF or a contact form, you're leaving conversations on the table. The sixth element is copywriting psychology. And look, this is a massive topic. I could do an entire series just on this one. But let me give you the core principles you can apply right now. 1. Talk about their problem before your solution. Don't lead with what you do, lead with what they're experiencing. If they don't see their problem on the page, they'll bounce. 2. Be specific, not vague. Don't say increase conversions. Say close 3 more leads per month without spending more on ads. Numbers, outcomes, concrete results. 3. Show the gap between where they are and where they could be. This is the dream outcome. Not just better results, but imagine closing 3 extra deals per month without changing your ad spend. That's the basics, but copywriting goes way deeper. Understanding emotional triggers, handling objections, knowing when to use logic versus emotion, matching your tone to your audience. There's a reason people spend years mastering this. The seventh element is your call to action. Where it is, what it says, and how many times you use it. First, clarity. Your call to action should tell people exactly what happens when they click, not get started or learn more. That's vague. Say, calculate your ROI, or book a 15-minute strategy call, or get your free audit. Be specific. Second, placement. This depends on your audience. If people are landing on your page already knowing they want what you offer, put a call to action above default. But for most B2B landing pages where people need context first, your call to action should come after you've explained the problem and your unique approach. Then repeat it at natural conversion points, after social proof, after explaining the offer, and at the end. Third, make it stand out. If your call to action button blends into the background, nobody's clicking it. Contrast, white space around it, make it obvious. Your call to action is the entire point of the page. If it's not clear, not visible, or buried somewhere people won't see it, you're losing conversions. The eighth element is social proof. Testimonials, logos, case studies, proof that other people trust you and got results. Here's what doesn't work. Generic testimonials like, great service, highly recommended. Nobody believes that. It sounds fake even when it's real. What works is specific results with real names and context. Specificity makes it believable. But here's the thing. Now that AI makes it trivial to fake text testimonials, video case studies are becoming way more powerful. They're harder to produce, but that's exactly why they work. Real people on camera talking about real results is harder to fake. Now, placement matters. Don't dump all your testimonials in one section at the bottom. Spread them throughout the page. Put one near your offer, put another after you explain your unique mechanism. Use them to reinforce specific claims. The goal isn't to have the most testimonials. It's to have the right ones in the right places, proving the specific claims you're making. Ninth element is guarantees and risk reversal. This is about removing the fear of making the wrong decision. Most B2B landing pages either have no guarantee or they have a generic money-back guarantee buried in the fine print. That's not enough. You need to explicitly state what happens if it doesn't work out. Make the risk yours, not theirs. Here's an example. If you don't see qualified leads in the first 60 days, we'll refund 100% and you'll keep everything we've built. Or try it for 60 days. If it's not working, we'll personally help you fix it. or give you your money back. The stronger your guarantee, the less friction there is to convert. You're telling them, I'm so confident this works, I'll take all the risk. And here's the key, be specific about what you're guaranteeing, not just satisfaction guaranteed. That's meaningless. Guarantee a specific outcome or a specific time frame. The more risk you remove, the easier the decision becomes. Alright, last 3 elements. These are more technical, but still important. Your page needs to load fast and look good on mobile. If it takes 5 seconds to load or looks broken on a phone or in night mode, people are gone. Test it on multiple devices, make sure buttons are easy to tap, text is readable, and images aren't distorted. Every external link on your page is a potential exit. If you're linking to your blog, your social media, other tools, you're giving people reasons to leave before they convert. Remove them. The only links on your landing page should move people toward conversion, not away from it. Once you have all the previous elements in place, start testing. But don't test randomly. Test one thing at a time. Headline variations, call to action copy, offer positioning. Track what actually moves the conversion rate. Most people test button colors when they should be testing their core message. So that's the complete checklist. 12 elements that separate landing pages converting at 2% from ones converting at 8% or higher. Now, if you want to see where your landing page stands right now, I built a free landing page audit tool. It takes about 10 seconds. You plug in your landing page and it tells you how you can optimize it for conversions. Link is in the description.